Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, new subscribers, Journey Squad. How y'all doing? It's early in the morning. Yes, I know, Monday morning. But I'm here to do a daily reading for y'all. Alright? How y'all feel about that? So, without further ado, we're going to see what's in store for you. If it resonates, hit that like. If it doesn't, if you choose to hit the like anyway, just because you're part of the Journey Squad, hey, holla at your girl. I'm Maria, and take this journey with me, okay? Today I'll be using the Rider-Waite's Tarot. And just want to pass a message of hope. I've cleansed the cards, and I've meditated. I've also asked my spirit guides to help me keep an open mind as I deliver the message for today, Monday, February 4th, 2019, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords, okay, and look who's behind the Three of Swords, the Queen of Cups. So let's address this right quick, okay, before we get into the reading. This is the overall theme of the day: heartbreak, betrayal, mentally anguish and pain, probably over a certain situation, person, place, or thing. You could possibly be turning against your own self mentally and emotionally by believing because the love you seek in another is not being transferred into you. But look at what Spirit is showing us. You the Queen of Cups at the end of the day, collective. You have your own cup of love that's already filled and ready to be utilized. Keep that in mind. Alright, y'all? Let's get it. Monday, February 4th, 2019. Want to shout out real quick, subscribers, forgive me for doing this, but happy birthday, Raul. How you doing? That's my son, y'all. I love him. I love you. Can't wait to see you on the 7th, my birthday. Aquarius Nation, hit me with a comment, alright? Okay. Back to the regularly scheduled program. Spirit. Spirit always does this to me. Okay. Whew. There's a lot of people hurting out there in the world. And I don't only speak collectively when I say that. I speak interpersonally. Because it's only through relationships and getting a better understanding of who you are as a person inside, first and foremost, that you'll be able to learn the lessons within yourself in order to transfer your positive energy and place it into another human life. The overall theme is the Three of Swords, right? First card out of the deck is the World in reverse. So we're still sitting in this world in reverse energy. This energy is overlapping from the weekend. Because I did a reading and this card came out, I remember that very keenly. The cycle, the karmic lessons that you've been placed into this world to come to a better understanding of, it doesn't have to do with another human being. It has to do with the ultimate manifesting machine, which lies right between your two ears, y'all. Hear me when I speak. I'm telling you that for a fact. Because while we as humans search to fill our inner voids of loneliness, sadness, inadequacy, and insecurities, wish unfulfillments in another person, we have to come to some sort of resolution within our own life that if we place unrealistic expectations on the next human being, how can we have unrealistic expectations on another person, and if they put it on us, can we fill their unrealistic expectations? The lesson will continue to repeat, and it will become stronger and stronger, and it will inflict more, I won't say damaging because that's too extreme, but the universe will continue to inflict harder lessons in order for you to get it. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, we all on this planet for a purpose, whether it be slow or fast. The Knight of Pentacles is showing me that the karmic cycle of lessons that collective out there need to learn, which is ultimately, after that Three of Swords energy, is the Queen of Cups, the embodiment of self-love. What is self-love? Self-love is understanding that you don't need to seek love because it's already within you. You don't have to do anything for it to grow. I'm understanding now a lot of things must be transferred and shifted within our energies collective, whether we are in a delayed process or not. The world in reverse will continue to keep us in a stagnated process until we, as a collective, interchange this Three of Pentacles energies and learn how to work with one another. And not on a superficial level, no. Because, like, I gotta give props to Sadhguru the Guru. I came across his information and it's like mind-blowing. And when you look at this Three of Pentacles, don't look at it as a negative. It just tells me, collective, that whatever energies you're refusing to come together with due to this delay in learning the karmic lessons of your life and what you need to do to become a better human being for yourself, the Three of Pentacles just represents lack of motivation within oneself to learn and understand that the karmic lessons in life is to stop betraying yourself. Love yourself. Queen of Cups. So whether the Three of Pentacles is in the upright or in the reverse, notice, collective, the message of the day is that whether you choose to collaborate, come together, use your creativity, start exercising your imagination that will benefit you instead of harm you, that world in reverse will continue to stay in reverse until you figure out how to make these Three Pentacles come together for your highest good, despite how you feel. They say your thinking is what you think becomes reality. And when you think, how does that make you feel? And how do you feel after you think a thought all determines on how well you're going to collaborate with yourself and with another human being. So as long as you continue to think that you're not worthy and you're not deserving and that you're inadequate and somehow malfunction, I'm here to tell you through spirit that you're not malfunction. You're just misled. And you have to find your way back through learning the lessons that despite what you think and what you feel about yourself, collective, the wait is going to be over. The delay process must change. It's time to start doing some inner work to understand one thing. This Three of Swords. Let me put these cards down for a minute and hold this one up for y'all. You know, what do you see when you look at this depiction of a heart and three swords going through it? Do you think you would literally be able to survive if this truly happened to you? No. So, what are these swords really representing that's going through your heart? Because our heart is inside our chest cavity that has one sole purpose, which is to pump blood flow throughout our body to continue to sustain us with life by nourishing our cells and our other parts of our body, and including our brain, to keep us alive. So there's a shortage when the heart is stabbed so many times. When the heart is stabbed mentally and emotionally through outside forces and inside forces as well. Because it all starts with you, collective. Alright? So the moment you start to recognize that as long as you continue to fight against yourself and believe that someone is doing this to you, no. No one is causing you this betrayal, heartache, pain, suffering. It's all in our thoughts, collective. And I speak for myself when I say this, because I've been in this energy most of my life. But at what point do you get sick and tired of being sick and tired of allowing your own self to stay in a place where happiness is never going to be experienced? Change your thoughts, you change your emotions. And when you change your emotions, you start to look at shit for what it really is on the inside of you, collective. So you will not be in a position to refuse or to shy away from coming together to learn the lessons with the people, places, and things that you're surrounding yourself with. Is it a slow process? Yes. We ain't all on the same level. We ain't all going to get it. But at what cost are you willing to pay the price of losing yourself for the rest of your life when you have the capabilities and the abilities with this Three of Swords, mental clarity, that you're the keeper of your own garden? If you continue to allow the weeds to grow and fumble over the clear thoughts that can clear this negative energy of the Three of Swords out and give you a sense of clarity and judgment that everything in your life is happening because of you, not because of anybody else. We create our reality through our memories and our five senses and the way we think about how we feel about ourselves. Alright, y'all? Sorry I had to go deep on the first line, but let's get it. Alright? Second line, Wheel of Fortune. Told you it's a delay, but delays are not there to last forever. At some point, that Three of Pentacles will be transformed to the upright. And you will get the lessons. But it takes baby steps. I understand that. So this is a positive indication that a lot of you out there is going to heed the message and heed the warning. Despite judgment being in reverse, judgment in the reverse simply is not heeding the call. Not heeding the call to collaborate with your own self, your own mental thinking capacity. Excuse me. That those that have caused you harm had nothing to do with the harm that you caused yourself before they even came along. And that's just being real talk. They ain't even talking about the energy of the cards. Collective, as long as we continue to stay in this unrealistic expectation of wanting to resurrect shit from the dead, I suggest, based on what I see here, why would you go back to your own vomit once you excreted it from your body? Wasn't it excreted for a purpose? Hear me now. Wasn't you excreting all that unnecessary baggage and vomit from your own mental faculties up here to get to this point? Why would you want to resurrect the dead and allow this to happen to you again? Self-sabotage, baby. And at the end of the day, it's only going to lead to this once again. Unwilling to compromise and bend and, help yourself. Not another person. Judgment in reverse. Archangel Michael is trying to blow the horn on a lot of you out there. But for some unknown reason, despite the energy shifting throughout this spread, it's a difficult spread. But the Wheel of Fortune represents completions of cycles. Not on the outside. And never forget that. Because as long as we continue to resurrect and replay old memories from our past childhood, growing up, things that we were programmed to believe through unclosed cycles with family, friends, lovers, throughout our lifetime, we will continue to stay in delay and stagnation and not move forward within our own selves to understand that collaboration doesn't start from without, it starts from within. And the only way to win is to sit in your own faculties and look deep within your own self and come to an understanding with the last card of the spread, which is the Five of Cups. And cups represent your thoughts and your emotions and your mental well state of being. And I'm here to tell you, collective, as long as everyone out there continues to harper on them 3 cups that have fell to the wayside and fail to acknowledge that you still got 2 cups up in that think tank that are filled with abundance, love, prosperity, truth, clarity, understanding, wisdom, imagination, and all that in a bag of chips. It's up to you to make that decision to let go of old things that have died and stop crying over the river that is flowing in the opposite direction within your mental state. Once you learn how to get control and manage your own thinking, you will no longer allow these 3 cups to affect your future. Because your past is dead. Judgment in reverse. The past is dead. It cannot be resurrected. It can only be manifested and recreated in another type of shape or form, mentally and emotionally, through another human being. But do you see another human being in this picture, collective? I don't think so. What do you see? One mind. But you see 3 cups that are emotionally keeping you stuck in that mind. Ain't that right? How about that? Water is all emotions, the ebb and flow of life. How do you create the thoughts in your physical process to move forward from a situation that is not conducive to your emotional state and well-being? Not even about love or loving someone else. Not even about loving yourself. It's about knowing that the love that you seeking is already seeking you, because it's inside of you, baby boy, baby girl. Come on, let me hit you in the head, yo. Y'all gotta hear this. Queen of Swords. Not Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. She got that 1 cup. She got that 1 cup, y'all. And she put a cap on it. You know why she put a cap on it? Because mentally and emotionally, them 3 swords have caused mass self-destruction within her mind. She doesn't believe she has the key to uncap or unravel the mysteries of the love within this cup to pour into herself in order to stop delaying the process of coming to realization that the only lesson that needs to be learned in this process in life is to listen to your inner self despite the pain and heartache. Spirit is on your side and he got your back. That's why the lessons that are not being learned are remaining open. Delays. Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles represent things of the tangible world. This Knight of Pentacles is sitting on his high horse, but he's in the reverse. He's holding something tangible of value, but what is he actually holding of value within his mind? Come on, y'all. And as a result, if you don't get your mind right, you won't be able to get right with anyone else. But I'm here to tell you, sooner rather than later, all 4 corners of that cerebrum that we all carry within this cavity of our forehead, between our ears, it's called the brain, the motherboard of them all. Our brain is the key to free ourselves. But it all depends on how we use our imagination and our sensories and our feelings and emotions manifested through our thoughts that will create our reality. With that, Journey Squad, I'm done. I'm feeling the burn. It's been real. If it resonated with you, hit the like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know, what are you manifesting? What thoughts are keeping you hostage to old hurt and pain, keeping you surrendered to your own self-sabotaging ways and continuing to progress with delays due to wanting to continue to go back to this. I've been comfortable in uncomfortable situations all my life. And I'm here to tell you, I'm going to listen to judgment. I'm going to pull them swords. I'm going to pull them swords straight out my heart. The heart don't have any intentions or any thoughts or anything else but one purpose. Keep our asses alive. How about that? It's our mind, baby. It's our emotions that give us the intentions of whether we're being harmed or we're harming others. You're free to stay in this energy if you choose to. Because at the end of the day, we all have to make that one deciding factor choice in our life that can make us or break us. And if you want to make yourself happy, joyous, and free, allow the world to teach you that lesson, baby boy, baby girl. It's going to be painful, but this too shall pass. And once it passes, you'll be able to reap the benefits of collaboration, not only with your own self, and you do it in a tangible way by offering your pentacles in fruitful situations, which will not continue to mentally erode your perception of what love is. Because we all are love. Love is something that is innately happening right now. What I'm doing is love. If you want a transaction based on conditions and you want to call it love and you want to tell someone I love you, and one day they happy with you and they love you, but you fuck up the next day and you do something they disapprove of, they don't love you no more. Is that love? Is that love? Or is that mental manipulation? Drop me a comment, Journey Squad, and let me know your thoughts on what love really is for you. Let's stop being the fool, y'all. It's been real. And I'll be back tomorrow for another message, daily message. Alright? Peace.